Okay, back in the asparagus patch. We're gonna try and get all this burnt up here, raked up. And if there's anything left, we'll just trim it with the lawnmower just to clean it up, because as soon as this gets wet enough in the next month or so, we're gonna start seeing asparagus poke through. So I'd like to get it ready. At least we can see which way the wind's going. It might help light. Drying up though, man. This was not burning last time. Tiger torch would be much better. So here we're getting a little close to the house. I'm gonna have to burn this very lightly. I'm not even gonna fluff this, just so I can choke it down as it starts to run. I do want to get it all burnt here, but I want to kind of burn all the broadness of the rest, and then I'll just focus on this little edge. So I don't need to be melting this plastic. That is a costly piece of material. Although it seems this section is burning the best out of all of it, so I got to keep snuffing it out here and there. Nothing crazy. And really, I would love to just let it rip, but not the smartest plan. May as well choke it. Focus on this after. A couple little spots here. At least I know this will burn without fluffing it, so that's also an advantage. One less thing to do. Look at this though, just runs. Right here too. That is some extremely dry grass. Well, she's still burning. It's slowing down for sure. It'd be nice to get a little bit more of this burnt off before I come cutting here. I think I said before that the problem here is the way that the greenhouse is set up, and with the other barns here, it's kind of a little wind tunnel, so you never get a true straight wind, which is kind of annoying, but still making it happen. That's why I said with the tiger torch, it'll just rip. A lot of that underbrush stuff is still, it's too damp, too tight to the ground. Like you can see it's nice and dry here, but you get under here and there's moisture, which is great for the asparagus, but not awesome to burn. Seem to have a decent little burn start now. We're just going around with this rake and kind of fluffing it, just picking it up so it can get some air underneath, and at least it'll catch instead of being stuck to the ground like a carpet. So working a little better, starting to see more green, which is one thing I absolutely hate. This is all quackgrass in here, and it runs like a bastard, but it keeps the moisture in the ground. It seems, doesn't dry out this bed, so we can water it and forget about it for a couple of weeks. There's a spot that has the most grass, right here along the greenhouse. This is just extreme fluff, which is going to mean a big fire. So this, I'm not going to fluff it. We're going to top burn it. I don't even know if we'll get it done today, just because the wind's not favorable. Far end is a lot shorter. This is just like super long, broad grass, so we're gonna try these two little swaths burn up here. See if we can get a little closer, but yeah, I don't feel like melting plastic today. Maybe we'll just break all this back. Try. At least that thins out the heavy burnables. and we can just lightly burn what's left. Hard on the eyes. I don't like the way that's rolling, but that nice push from the wind definitely helps get this done a lot sooner. Well, we're about 2/3 done. That edge isn't perfect, but we got a lot of that thick stuff out of there, so at least it's not burning up right beside the plastic. I think the easiest way now, since it's thinned out a lot, we'll just light the tips and let it back burn as close as we can, and then the rest we're just gonna mow it. Man, this doesn't look like much from here, but this was a bloody mess last fall. Like, after it goes to fern, we don't really maintain it, we just kind of let it be. Let it burn out, and because they're so long and everything, they fall over, and I don't want to come in and cut it before they turn to seed, so we just let them do their thing, and we always clean it up in the spring. It's a nice crop to grow. It's very low maintenance, so we can keep it weeded for the first few years just to let everything establish the crowns and whatnot. After that, it's beautiful. You don't have to do anything. It just comes back, and once you get enough in here and it starts to spread, we can cut crowns out and relocate and add more land of it. I think it's one of the best crops you can grow, especially around here in Manitoba. That thing is just such a short season, but is what it is, I suppose. Well, I think we're going to call that good. It's not 100%, but it's not terrible. And a lot of this can just be mulched down with the mower. Do a great job. At least the bulk of it's out of here.